Assholes assemble. Not assembly. That was not a word. But we are here. Welcome to the 0.75 episode of the TPA Team Petty Asshole podcast. And it's a special occasion because we got 3 of the 4 that I'm planning on getting in here. It's hard. Google's hard. The Rainmaker.
Google is a mark.
Google is a fucking mark. But we got Jarvarus Carter, the Twitwow / TPA pimp. He is here. Say hello to the people and tell
As
them why
my spirit animal.
Tell them why you're putting the asshole in Team Petty Asshole.
Yes, I am the asshole in Team Petty Asshole, which means Team Petty Asshole was actually my brainchild. The other name, actually.
We'll just go.
And as my spirit animal, Yujiro Takahashi always says, pimping ain't easy.
Pimping ain't
unless you pimp.
Really?
Yes. Damn right.
Because seriously, when I started this, pimping was hard, dude.
Oh, dude, I imagine, dude. Like what made it easier once you what was the secret? What was the don't tell too much. But what's the
basically? I watched Yujiro, and I learned from Yujiro in the knowledge of pimping.
Knowledge of pimping came from Yujiro. The Godfather could only teach you so much as a kid.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean he was pimping, but
but now he settled down.
Yeah, he didn't have muffin though.
Monogamy is for marks.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, my God. I mean, yeah, and now, I mean, it's like pimping's like breathing to you. It's like nothing.
Yeah, pimping is easy.
Pimping's easy, and that was the story of Jarvarus Carter, the cool pimp. So we gotta start talking about some shit. You guys want to start with Lucha Underground or NXT, or what do you guys want to talk about first? Because I know Jarvarus, you only up here for half an hour.
Yeah, we could talk about NXT and Lucha Underground and talk about the rest of the shit later on, because there was a lot of shit on Twitter, wrestling Twitter specifically, that happened. Fucking Meltzer. Involving Meltzer, so we could get to that later.
Yeah,
fuck the Lex man. That one too. Fuck him too.
Oh God. Do we need to get into that? Oh shit. But yeah, so we'll talk about all that. But let's start. I mean, usually we start with the bad stuff, but we'll start with the good stuff. So Lucha Underground, I did not watch it because I had fucking work.
Oh, Lucha was actually pretty good. I mean, I didn't see the first 15 minutes of it because I was trying to play God of War, and now it looks like I'm going to need to buy a new controller because my controller is just pretty much crapped out on me.
Oh shit! Yeah, it happened to me too. Literally, I just tried turning it on, just usual. It wasn't like it was dead. It just stopped.
The thing is, it'll charge, but instead of showing the little yellow light to know that it's charging, it's showing a red light. So yeah, it's at death's door.
Oh, mine's showing nothing. Mine just ain't doing shit. It's literally.
Maybe the battery in it just died. Then
I'll probably work it later. But
I tried playing my Xbox an hour ago, and they saying Xbox Live is down. I can't even sign in.
Oh shit! What is wrong with Microsoft in there? Oh my
God. I think I've heard it's been like that for some other people too. So I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Technology.
I don't think the PlayStation Network has had that issue since Sony got hacked, has it?
They did. Oh God, that was years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was a good 2 or 3 years ago. Sony got hacked because people got pissed. People in North Korea were pissed off that they were going to do that whole Kim Jong-un movie.
Oh yeah, so what are we going to do? Hack the PSN network? That'll show them.
No, not just PSN. They hacked all of Sony. The PSN just happened to be collateral damage.
Well, yeah, exactly. Oh Jesus, yeah, because they were. I'm guessing they were kind of one of the they were one of the companies behind, I guess, the movie or
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go.
And Sony was like, "Oh God, we have vulnerabilities. Let's find them and let's fix them and make them stronger now."
Gee, what a novel concept! And Microsoft's just I don't even know. This isn't them getting hacked. This is just them fucking up. Seems like. I don't even know. I haven't heard it. I mean, I don't pay much attention, so maybe Asia's one of the only people it's happened to. But I wouldn't be surprised. Next stuff's kind of been fucking up as of late in general.
Yeah.
Pretty much, like it would log me out of Xbox like every other month.
Jesus, every other
It's
month.
yeah, like maybe it's just my sign to come over to PlayStation because
Take that as a sign to join Sony. Especially now since the Spider-Man game is coming out and it's only going to be for PlayStation 4.
Mm-hmm. And you can play God of War now. You get it.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, come on now. I mean, but again, money's a thing, so maybe wait a little bit.
Yeah, and since we're kind of off topic, I have to ask this before you get into the whole reviews of Lucha Underground and NXT.
Mm-hmm.
Am I the only one so hyped for this Broly movie coming out next year?
I mean, I'm excited for it. I know you're fucking extremely hyped for it. So if you want to talk about that shit, go right ahead. Because I mean, yeah, like
the only gripe I will have is just like in the trailer, like the scene where Brody is basically coming up from the depths of hell. If I don't hear "My skin is cold," I'm going to be so upset. I'm going to high-key be upset because I need that song. That is Broly's official theme.
That is like, I mean, I'm trying to think of like any other movie where it's like if they don't have this one song, it is incomplete.
That's if Broly does not have that song, then the movie to me will be incomplete. Because I need that song. Because in the original Legendary Super Saiyan, when that music came on, I got chills and I knew the Z Fighters was gonna get all types of fucked up.
Actually, I talked about Rocky 4 being my least favorite Rocky. That was the only Rocky that didn't have the Gonna Fly Now theme, so maybe there's a thing to it. You need to have its signature theme song.
Rocky has his, Broly has his. I hope Toriyama doesn't change it.
Yeah.
But knowing Toriyama, he had nothing to do with the original Broly, so he might change it.
What? What would be the fucking what did you say he would change it? Like, is it just something he would do, or just like if he gets his hands on shit, he just doesn't fucking?
No, I don't think Toriyama had anything to do with the original Broly movie whatsoever.
It's just like we're doing my thing, my songs.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, when they suck because it's not what we grew up with. Damn it. And then that song sounds familiar, so I mean I'm gonna listen to that when we get done.
It might be a Metallica song, I think.
Oh shit, yeah, and they'll change it then. Is this? Wait a minute. Wait, this must be one of their later songs. I don't know. Most Metallica songs I recognize.
Yeah.
Oh well. But yeah. Whatever you guys want to talk about first. NXT Lucha Underground. I actually didn't even. My day's been so fucking busy. I've barely gotten a chance to see anything. So we'll talk about the Meltzer thing later on. But
yeah, I came into Lucha Underground right around when Mac, Son of Havoc were talking about Killshot, and Son of Havoc was like, "Dude, I don't think Killshot likes me." And Killshot goes, "It's like, oh, Son of Havoc, I don't dislike you. I don't respect you. You're pretty much given our trios championships." Oh, and I was just like, well, Killshot, you kind of had no choice because your boy decided to go AWOL, which I'm pretty much convinced that you probably had something to do with it.
Last week I was listening to Lucha Underground, I saw him have a week ago or 2 weeks ago, Killshot fucking killed, he stole the fucking show. He basically was that tag match. And he was in there half the time.
And here's the thing: they were originally scheduled to defend the trios championships against the Reptile Tribe, but then Killshot's like, "Oh yeah, I also have a Gift of the Gods championship match," and Mac is just like, "Negro, we have a trios title match to deal with."
Dude,
it's like he's like,
"Now, come on, man."
Like Killshot's,
wait, you can wait next week.
Like Killshot's like, man, don't worry about that. First, I'm going to win the Get to the Gods championship. Then I'm going to carry you two to retaining our trios championships. And right before he leaves the locker room, he turns to Havoc and he's like, "You know what, Havoc? I changed my mind. I don't like you." I was douche.
No.
Douche.
Oh, Killshot, what the fuck? Oh God. Like I mean, we would have respected you if you would just said like, okay, like I want to do both, and then like doing this, we disagree, but okay. You just had to throw that one little fucking jab in there at the end.
Just to be an added dick. It's like, yeah, you're right. I don't like you.
I got checked my mind. Well, I mean, now like, well, I mean, what do you see happening? Like, I mean, actually, knowing how this is playing out, I could probably see him losing the Gift of the Gods championship match and the fucking trio title.
Yeah, but yeah. After that, I think wasn't that the part with the whole videos thing, but the cinematic with Aerostar and Drago.
I mean,
no, I'm asking Asia. Was that what it was?
Oh, I didn't watch this episode.
She watched NXT. She watched.
Wait, I'm the only one who watched Lucha?
Yes.
Oh, then we are screwed because I'm all types of garbage. We are fucked. We are so boned.
I was watching NXT tonight, so I was like, yeah.
Dude, I watched NXT immediately after Lucha. Oh God, we are so boned. I'll try to remember what I can.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll just talk about whatever we want. But
if I miss out on some stuff, just go to John and Ashton and they'll fill you in what I left off.
Finally, thank you, Misha.
I didn't invite you, but yes.
Yes, I got.
Oh, Jackie's here.
Oh wait,
yeah.
You invited her? Yes.
All it took was an email.
Well, it's good. It's good. Now all 4 members of Team Petty Assholes are here.
I gotta change the title now. This is episode 1. I was gonna think it was 0.75 because it's only us 3. It's 3/4 of the troop. Dude. So, ladies and gentlemen, not only are we introducing the Twitwell and TPA Pimp, we also got Pimpin' is easy if you're Jarvarus Carter and if you follow Yujiro Takahashi. But we also have the women's wrestling aficionado. Wait, where'd she go?
And she's gone. She made a debut and she was attacked by Tommaso Ciampa. Oh God! Wait, she's back. She's back. She survived the attack.
Oh shit! Oh God! While she's still here, Jackie.
Hi guys.
Oh, Jackie! Thank goodness. We thought you were attacked by Tommaso Ciampa. Oh, the ultimate heel trying to disrupt our podcast.
Either that or the fucking assailant who ran over Alistair got you too.
Tess, I keep telling you guys that if we're going to make this a thing, one of us is going to have to learn how to edit.
I'm gonna turn your mic up a little bit. Give me 1 second. Some people's mics I'm gonna turn up. I'm gonna turn Jackie's up. Asian and Jarvarus, I can hear you guys crystal clear. But yeah, so we are good. Okay, so Jackie, I'm guessing you didn't watch Lucha either.
I'm so behind.
I mean, I'm behind. I'm still behind on you.
Like, how behind are you actually, Jackie?
I've only seen the first 2 episodes of this coming season.
Oh, sweet baby Jeebus, you are kind of behind.
I skipped a few episodes, but I did watch the.
I just remembered something. I just remembered something for Lucha that is very funny and ironic. Okay. They had a priest for Johnny Bundo's wedding, and guess what his name was?
Johnny Priest?
Pastor Rick O'Shea. Get it?
Dead.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Did you get it?
Yes, I got it.
Pastor Rick O'Shea. Think about it for a second. Pastor Rick O'Shea.
I thought about it.
God damn it.
God damn it, Lisa. What?
Yo. So technically, Ricochet was at Lucha Underground tonight.
Is Johnny Mundo that sour that he lost at Ultimate Lucha?
Oh, he is all types of sour about it.
Of course he is. I mean, do you
those
blame
sour
the man?
grapes?
Oh no.
I mean, do you blame the man?
Oh no.
I mean, the good thing for me is at least he didn't lose a loser leaves Lucha match immediately
That's
afterwards.
Ooh.
That's true.
And plus, he still has his rematch clause.
At least he can hold the title for longer than like 2 seconds.
Oh.
You're not even wrong. Because the minute Puma won and Pentagon came out, I was like, hey, you remember when I won this the night before? Yeah, I'm cashing this in. Oh, hey, look at that! Break your arm!
I mean, should we list the obvious? At least he doesn't have a tiny dick.
Oh, god damn it, Asia!
We can thank Jackie for that since she showed us that.
I know that
Because Jackie
almost
knows
ruined my Ricochet versus Velveteen dream match. God.
Oh, suck it up, you baby.
Hey, it took serious Sharingan-like mental gymnastics for me to forget about that.
Tiny Ricochet. Ooh.
Like, seriously, I had to awaken my Mangekyo Sharingan and everything. Jesus Christ.
No. I mean, like, the 2 seconds that we got was enough. And not only did we get in, like, one thing was a picture, but we got it in GIF form. God damn it. I did not need to see it move.
That's something I didn't need to. That's something I did not need to see in my life.
There's not much there, and there wasn't much there moving. So
Now you know how the rest of us. Now you know how the rest of us feel when a woman's nudes get leaked. We see that.
Well, I mean,
I've always felt bad for a female when her nudes get leaked. I've always felt bad. I mean, I do get to see them because, I mean, of course, curiosity. Except for Tony Storm's news, I will never see those.
Well, wait, who?
Those will never cross my eyes. I am not going to jail.
Oh, wait, who? Oh, yeah, no, not those. No, not those.
No.
Not even curiosity. Sometimes I can't even escape them. The page ones I couldn't escape. Even no matter how hard I tried, there was no way of escaping the page leaks when they came out.
Dude, I tried to avoid the page nudes, but it's like they came from behind and caught me with the Rainmaker and was like, "You will look at me."
They grasp your wrist and you're like, "Fuck."
They got so quick on Tumblr when it leaked. I was like,
dude, Tumblr was faster than Sonic the Hedgehog with that mess.
And this is why I don't even fuck with Tumblr, because Tumblr is just full of those fucking crazy ass.
I mean,
I only fuck with Tumblr just to follow Sasha Banks in Asia.
I mean, they still got the
look up wrestling stuff.
They still got the Charlotte leaks.
Yeah.
No.
Before
the Charlotte leaks weren't even necessary because then Charlotte did the nude spread anyways on ESPN.
Oh.
So like we got double.
I give her props. I give her props for doing it because that takes a lot of courage and a lot of balls.
It does, and especially since at that time it was real. It wasn't the fake tits that she has now.
Yeah,
that was a real body. So,
yeah,
props to that.
So yeah, I give Charlotte a massive amounts of props.
Yes.
Yeah. But goddamn it, people working it. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
The golf clap of Pippin greatness.
That's the best you get, Charlotte. Just embrace this moment.
I mean, yeah, we gotta talk about Charlotte too because after what she said last night.
Oh, she reignited the war, and I will have no part of this war again.
The Diva the Stan war that was already going.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. We'll get to that later.
Yeah, you guys will get to that later after I'm well in my bed and I'm well asleep.
I'm staying out of this shit.
Yeah, I'll speak my piece on that one. I'll speak on that one.
Oh my god. So I mean, talk about what we need to talk about with NXT. What did your girl Bianca do?
They just show her in a vignette segment of her training and on commentary. What was the actual quote she said? Let me go ahead and find it.
I think she was quoting NXT was saying her attitude is pretty much unbearable, and then she was like,
yeah.
deal with it.
Yeah, deal with it. And I'm like, yeah.
Pulled up Batista and it was so cool. I like it. Deal with it.
Yeah.
Dakota Kai, Team Kick, kissing babies and hugging fat girls.
First they doubt her.
Hugging fat girls.
First they doubt her ability. Then they won't give her any much. Then you won't even give her a title shot, despite the fact that she's undefeated right now. She beat Candice LeRae. She beat Dakota Flopping Kai with preschool kids. What the go in the back of the line, Dakota. You're done in NXT. The audacity, but yet she's not on TakeOver Brooklyn. That's fine.
I mean, the thing is, she kind of took they were going to give her an opportunity for the women's championship, but she went on her honeymoon, and NXT was like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "Dude, I got married. I'm enjoying my honeymoon." He's like, "Couldn't you have done it after this match?" She was like, "No,
I have a life." And
Triple H is just like, "Oh god, well, I'll give you Well, fine. I'll just give you a match with EO at WrestleMania.
I mean, she was gonna give these girls like a chance for them to step up. Like she was like, okay, step up to my level once I'm on my break, and even then, when she comes back, they're still not on her level.
Dude, I'm just ready for her to call out someone who's on her level, and EO just shows up and they have the match at TakeOver Mania, and it's the match of the night.
Am I on your level?
You have the story. Bianca, she could just go on a warpath, like dominate all these indie girls that's coming in, like a Deanna Purrazzo. She already dominated Candace. You saw how that ended up. Dakota Kai.
That goddamn deadlift gorilla press, my God.
You could say that
I had never been so terrified and aroused at the same time, but then I realized, oh yeah, she's married to Montez Ford, someone infinitely superior to me. And I'm pimping.
She always stated in the interview, like, I'm surpassing all these girls who came from the indies and came from stardom. And in 1 year, I did more than they did. She did more than Candace, Kairi Sane, who won the Mae Young Classic, who now all of a sudden being relevant after a year later.
I mean, that's just shitty. That's just shitty book. That's Vince type booking. How are they having Vince type booking on the good product? Who's letting Vince in the gorilla position in NXT?
The apple doesn't fall far from the tree, baby.
Ooh.
I don't know. Maybe Vince is rubbing off on him. I don't know.
Oh God, if that's happening, then we're doomed. We're doomed as WWE fans.
Put that sledgehammer and take those Dragon Balls fast.
Those Dragon. If not take all the Dragon Balls, at least break one of them so they can be unable to make the wish.
But yeah, Bianca, you got her saying that she is the quote-unquote best EST female on the roster. Then you got the so-called best female wrestler today in Io Shirai.
Whoa! Not so-called. It's pretty much true. In fact, look, I love Bianca as much as you do. Well, probably not as much as you do, about half as much as you do. But Io has proven she is a number one.
Oh, just wait till the WWE fans come out, and after like we saw the Mae Young Classic spoilers, we saw the gifs.
Fuck them.
And on moonsaults.
Fuck them.
Great.
Like Bernie Mac said at House Party, if they don't like you for what you are, fuck them.
I'm just saying.
And like I said, like Bernie Mac said, fuck them.
Fuck them.
But yeah, you got the story right there. Like eventually, I mean, you might as well just save it for a TakeOver Mania.
Yeah, like have Bianca come out, it's like, I am the best. No one is on my level. And Io Shirai comes out and like, not only am I on your level, but I exceed your level by 100. You may think you're the EST in NXT, but I'm the best goddamn women's wrestler in the world.
You're the best in NXT.
Come see me at Mania TakeOver.
You're the best in NXT. I'm the best in the fucking galaxy. Come to my level.
Exactly. Like you can't even. Like she can pull a Neville with it. She like you can't reach the EO level.
And we say this in all due respect to Asia. Please don't kill us. Bianca Belair is the EST.
No, Asia knows how much I love Bianca, but she knows I love EO too. And if we do like live reactions to a TakeOver Mania, and that's the match, Asia and we already talked about this. We are fully going to be going at each other's throats.
Yes.
I'm not repping that.
I mean, Black Excellence #1. I support Black Girl Magic over anything and anyone. That goes over EO too. I'm sorry.
I get it. I get it. Black Excellence Black Excellence will always win. Black Excellence is Black Excellence.
Keith fucking Lee.
Dude, I'm fully expecting Keith Lee to win that title at TakeOver Mania. That better happen. And that's the one thing I hated about NXT. My boy wasn't on NXT tonight.
He was on NXT? Well,
Yep, no, he was not.
Okay, I'll still watch it, but still. It seems like a lackluster episode. Other than Bianca, this seems like a lackluster episode.
They put on the Street Profits tonight.
Oh well, yeah, this is a lackluster episode.
Dude, and then they started the show, and now I now know why John hates D'Angelo Dawkins when he does that stir in the cup shit. Like when they came out, like Here's the thing. Montez Ford is the star of that damn team. Montez Ford is the best on that team. And you got the Angelo Dawkins bitch ass doing the stir in the cup. It's like, bitch, I'd like to kick that cup in your face and then beat you with it.
That's literally all he has.
That's the only thing he's got.
Just split him up and have him be paired with his wife Bianca and let them be the power couple of NXT. How hard is that?
Then you got Montez Ford out here dancing around like he's the second coming of Michael Jackson. Dude, when we talk about black excellence, dude, Montez Ford is black excellence.
Yes. Just split him. Just split him.
I mean, Keith Lee is the official black excellence. Montez Ford's close.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I do like Montez Ford, but Keith Lee is the upper echelon.
He's the upper echelon. He is top tier. Keith Lee,
you look up black excellence in the dictionary, you're gonna see Keith Lee hitting somebody with the pounce.
I mean, Keith Lee and Bianca and Sasha. So.
But yeah, we had Street Profits versus the Mighty. And here's the thing, on the name change, I'm actually happy for the name change because it reminds me of their old name when they were back in Noah, TMDK, which stood for The Mighty Don't Kneel. Which in
NXT TM61 meant The Mighty 6-1. I don't know.
I don't remember. I knew they called themselves. I knew it was the Mighty then 6-1. I forgot. I honestly forgot.
6-1. I don't know.
I think it might have had something to do with them from them being from Perth. It had, I think. I don't know.
I don't know. Well, either way.
But they would use the Mighty Don't Kneel as a catchphrase because they would always say before they became the Mighty, they would always say, "We are the Mighty and the Mighty don't kneel."
Well, I mean, again, Cassius Ohno's theme song is called "Heroes Welcome." So.
Heroes Welcome.
I'm still hoping it was him that ran over Alistair.
Oh man, Ohno deserves so much better than what he's getting.
Yeah, he really does. But also on NXT we had Kairi Sane versus Aaliyah. And
no, Asia, I have to correct you. That was not Kairi Sane. That was not Kairi Sane.
Yeah,
that was Doku. That was Doku. Doku made a return.
But before that match, you see Aaliyah and Shayna Baszler. And Shayna Baszler is pretty much telling her to dominate and destroy Kairi Sane. Therefore, when Kairi and Shayna...
You see how well that went out, did you?
You picked Aaliyah?
Sure.
Of all people, you pick I would have rather you pick Lacey Evans than pick Aaliyah because at least Lacey Evans has a win over Kairi.
Well, she has Blondo penis. Aaliyah got nothing.
And she's got the white clout punch.
Oh.
She hit 3 elbow drops on Aaliyah, and then the first one she was like, okay, second one, then she kept looking at Shayna, and then she hits another one, and then she like, no, I'm not going for the pin. Then she hooks in her anchor submission, and that's it.
She basically told Aaliyah, you are going to feel all of this pain. And Aaliyah's like, I didn't do anything to you. She's like, you decided to step in the ring with me, bitch. That was your first mistake.
You know it. I know it. You suck.
Shayna, you think you get into the ring with the Kairi you faced a year ago in the Mae Young Classic Finals? No.
I'm telling you, Kairi Sane is gone. This is Doku. She was Kairi Sane going into the ring, but the minute that bell rung, she turned into Doku. Oh my goodness.
And this is what we wanted from Dakota Kai.
We really did. And here's the thing with the 3 elbow drops. I was like, oh, okay, she's gonna hit it. All right, just hurry up, hit her with that little forearm, then hit her with the elbow jalapoo. Elbow jalapoo! And then she went back to the top. It's like, oh wait, we're gonna get a second one? 2-for-1 special, elbow jalapoo! And then she stood up. It was like, wait, why aren't you pinning? You should go. Wait, what are you doing? She goes back up top. I was like, wait, no, never go for it a third time. Have you not learned from Pentagon? And she hits the elbow drop a third time. I was like, oh, it worked. And she was like, you know what? No, I'm not done with this bitch. I want you to look at this. It's like she literally looks at Shayna and is like, I want you to watch this.
I
want you to watch what I'm about to do to her. And she puts her into anchor. It's like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like she's gone full Suzuki.
Now, not only that, she puts her in the anchor while pointing at Shayna.
Oh. Exactly. Like she has an anchor. She's like, this is going to be you in Brooklyn, motherfucker. And Shayna sitting, at this point, Shayna just took off the headset and she's sitting on top of the table. She's like, finally, a challenge. Wait, I don't think I want this challenge, actually.
You awoken the beast.
She has awakened the beast within. Doku has arrived.
Powderpuff Girls are the cutest things ever, but when you set them off,
I mean, Exhibit A. Look what happened to Blossom when Princess decided that she wanted to be a Powerpuff Girl and decided to beat everybody up. Bubbles got pissed off and no-sold everything Princess gave her.
Let me do it. We Powderpuff Girls must die. There you go. That's basically what happened there.
Yes.
0 to 100.
Oh, and here's the thing. Here's something that we all just kind of glanced over. Like going into the match, like 5 minutes in, she uses a stretch muffler.
Yes.
She pulled the stretch muffler out. I was like, oh, this is real. It's got real.
And she did all this on a job of Aaliyah. Imagine what she's gonna do to Shayna, the champ.
I mean, remember, Kairi and Tony are best friends now, but remember when Kairi just had enough of Tony's butt and was like,
and she started doing the Mortal Kombat combo on her butt,
and much more. She did a fucking octopus stretch while like slapping her ass. Like these were not like ass slaps, like sexy shit. These were like, I'm gonna hurt you.
Like I'm going to break this thing.
I don't know how I'm going to, but I'm going to break it. Like, and yeah, she went all out. Yeah, don't piss Kairi. I mean, Kairi Sane is the most adorable, sweetest person in the world, but if you do piss her off somehow,
she becomes Doku.
Just run.
Thing in wrestling right now, despite what her tweet that she posted like a couple of days ago. Other than that,
I'm convinced that was Doku. That was a Kairi tweeting. That was Doku tweeting.
But yeah, other than that, Kairi is the most purest thing in wrestling. And once you piss that off and like set her off, like, there's nothing. There's nothing left.
You're right. Kairi is the most purest thing in wrestling, and we don't deserve her. Because eventually we're going to ruin her because we're marks.
We are. I mean, people are already trying to ruin her. Like, I mean, the racist fans of NXT tried to ruin her.
Oh God, I remember that.
Like, and she could have went back to Doku and just like destroyed the whole universe, but she was like, no, I'm gonna post a picture of kids holding hands and happiness. This is a warning.
Meanwhile, those fans are like, no, you're supposed to get angry that we tried to be racist towards you. She's like, yeah, but she's better than you.
But it's like, well, that would mean you win. You don't win.
Exactly, and she's better than you.
Like, you want this reaction on me, why would I give it to you? So I'm just gonna, yeah.
And after that, I think this is what we got. No, we got that kind of cool video package with Adam Cole and Ricochet.
Yes.
AdamColeBaybay.
Yes.
AdamColeBaybay.
Yeah. I like how he says it casually.
Exactly. He said it casually in the Undisputed Era thing. He was like I showed Ricochet that AdamColeBaybay is no coward. I was like, what?
This is how he says it.
Like he said it so quick and so casual, I almost didn't catch it. Like, wait a minute, he said to AdamColeBaybay.
Like, I'm supposed to do it with him. I couldn't do it with him that time. Like, how am I supposed to do it with you when you do it so fast?
Yeah, and basically, Undisputed Era just does their usual spill in this little video promo, basically saying, "Hey, we're the best. We're gonna be." Like Roddy's like, "I'm gonna beat Tyler Bate. We're gonna beat Mustache Mountain in Brooklyn." And they did all that, and then and the funniest part, they did the Undisputed Era sign, and Bobby Fish is just looking around holding the dusty trophy, like, and just has a goofy look on his face. It's almost like they wanted to ask him, Bobby, why aren't you doing the side? And Bobby's like, if I did the side, I'd have to drop the trophy and I'm going to break it. I don't want to upset Dusty like that.
We're more important. Break the trophy.
It's like, but it's Dusty. And Dusty just comes down and is like, hold on now, baby. Don't you go down there and break my trophy. You break my trophy, baby, I'm going to hit all of you with the bionic elbows. I'm going to hit you with so many elbows that your parents are going to feel it, baby. Oh,
but yeah, and then he did the goofy. He was waiting to do it, but he's just like, wait, but he's just like, I'm gonna try to look like I'm involved.
Oh, like honestly, I can't. Like honestly, I'm missing Bobby Fish in the ring, man. I can't wait for him to get healthy.
He's good in the ring. It's just, I don't know. He's good, but again, when you're in a faction with like everyone being incredible,
yeah. But I feel like when Bobby gets healthy, Roddy's going to be the odd man out because you know they're giving the belts right back. They're going to give his belt right back to Bobby Fish.
Yeah, you're right. And then Roddy.
Like basically, as cool as great as Roddy is basically the placeholder for the NXT tag title.
But I mean, if that's the case, Roderick Strong, he can go after the UK title, right?
Oh yeah, he can. Oh, speaking of the UK title, Pete Dunne's defending it next week against Zach Gibson.
Oh, yeah. Yes, the rematch. The rematch.
Yes, Liverpool's finest baby gets a rematch. Yeah. And the most hated man in professional wrestling besides Tommaso Ciampa.
And it's perfect for Roderick Strong to go for the UK title because he can go right after Pete Dunne again. He can renew that rivalry.
Yeah, because we have not forgotten what happened in New Orleans.
No, we ain't gonna forget. Pete Dunne ain't
Pete hasn't forgotten.
Oh no. Then again, maybe do you think Roddy's like to the point where he's like he just wants to get away from Pete Dunne as much as possible, so he's like, oh, never mind.
Yeah, I think like Roddy will go after the NXT championship just to get away from Pete Dunne, but Pete Dunne's just gonna grab him by his arm and says, "Mick, I haven't forgotten what you've done to me." He pulls him in and just forearms the shit out of him. No, he's like, "Your business is with me."
No, he goes at like Adam Cole even goes to Roddy. It's like, I mean, the NXT title picture's kind of full. How about the UK title? And he turns around and sees Pete Dunne like he's just like, no. I don't know.
It's like, nah.
I'm good.
He's still mad that I suplexed him on my knees. Nah.
I don't know why. I don't know. For some reason he seems a little ticked off by that. Yeah. But yeah, so NXT, I mean, didn't sound like it was as good as last week. Last week was awesome. I mean, really just because of Keith Lee's debut and
you can go.
No, I was just gonna say the main event that between Tyler Bate and Roddy was pretty damn good.
That does sound awesome.
Yeah, that main event, that was awesome.
Yeah.
And they had the awesome video package between Tommaso Ciampa and yes, people, that's how you pronounce it, Ciampa. It's not Ciampa.
Yeah, not Ciampa, because if it was Ciampa, it would have an H in it.
He's a champ.
The
champion.
Ciampa is here.
Ciampa. Yes, the champ is here.
There's no Ciampa.
That video package was so good, and I love how in the video package Johnny Gargano's like, Tommaso Ciampa is champion because of me. It's like, oh, you think?
You caused this.
You caused this. You caused your worst nightmare coming to fruition. How does that make you feel, you dummy?
And to quote Full Sail again, because I agree with him this time. You deserve it.
And one line in this promo package that was like incredible to me was when back I don't know how many months ago was it, but Ciampa said Johnny might have won the battle, but I win the war. And look now, he's champion. He beat Gargano in the last match at TakeOver Chicago.
Handcuffed. He beat him handcuffed.
Yeah. So it's like
Tommaso Ciampa overcame the odds. He's the hero.
Tommaso Ciampa is the true babyface.
Gargano is the biggest heel right now in the fucking whole feud. It's like he's a vengeful piece of shit. He basically cost Aleister Black the championship because he's just an angry man. He's letting his emotions get to him. Like he's the heel right now.
Like, see, now if I were Aleister Black, like the week before when I hit him with Black Mass, I just would have looked at Johnny Gargano and was like, "You're right. He is champion because of you, and Johnny, for that, I will make you pay in blood."
And here's another.
They'll probably make him pay in blood because it probably was Gargano that ran him over. So.
And here's another thing. Tommaso Ciampa has won his first NXT title and his first title shot.
1-0.
I mean, literally one and done.
Well, Gargano, this is his fourth NXT title shot.
He failed.
On TakeOver.
Are you sure it's his third? Because I know there was one where he didn't even get to do the match because Ciampa beat the shit out of him.
Well, yeah, like that was the one on NXT versus TV versus Andrade.
No, that was against Aleister, because this was after Aleister won the title and Gargano made the challenge. And as Gargano was coming out, Ciampa came in and hit with the
No, there was one in on NXT TV against Andrade. That's the one where remember it was.
Yeah, that was where Ciampa hit. That was where Ciampa hit him in the crutch and caused him to lose, which cost him his job in NXT.
So this is his fourth title shot overall.
Yeah, it's just that the fourth one didn't happen because, as we said, Ciampa came in with the nope.
Well, Ciampa also had the same issue that Gargano had because Gargano came in and tried to ruin his moment again, but Ciampa overcame the odds because Ciampa's better than Gargano.
Yep.
Exactly.
Period. Happy birthday to you. I love you, Ciampa.
Oh yeah, it was his birthday.
Wasn't that such a sweet?
I just want to give a shout out to Candice LeRae because, she's riding down. Like, she bought that man all those toys, even though he did not deserve them.
Oh, he didn't deserve any of them.
He really didn't.
Like, I saw his Twitter page and I saw all those toys. I was like, Candice LeRae, you are one incredible wife. You deserve better than Johnny Gargano.
How do you put up with this fucker?
Just get a divorce.
Go with Ciampa. He's clearly the better man.
No, Ciampa's married.
Oh. Well, she can. I mean, go.
Cheat high.
Yeah, cheat high.
No, but I'm pretty sure that Ciampa wouldn't cheat on his wife. Like, Ciampa seems like the person who will be faithful to his wife.
I mean, apparently, when that picture, it looks like Jericho, isn't?
What is Chris Jericho though?
Not gonna get on that.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a topic. That's a topic for tomorrow.
Okay.
I think I got a few things to say about that. First off, Jericho, if that's true, I am so disappointed in you.
I mean, the pictures don't lie. They don't lie.
Hey, but they could be fake. I'm still holding out a little bit of hope here.
It could be out of context. Who knows?
What context? He kissing the girl. What context? There's no context you need.
Maybe there was food stuck in his mouth.
Were there mistletoes in this? Were there mistletoes?
Yeah.
Because, hey,
it's Christmas.
Hey, I'm just making it up as I go here. Damn it, I'm going on hope.
I mean, there's a Hallmark.
I'm going about my hope and fandom of Chris Jericho.
There's a Hallmark.
And I know it's not looking good.
There's a Hallmark channel that still plays Christmas movies in fucking July. Maybe someone brought a mistletoe out in August.
Oh. God damn it, Cliff. This reach is so hard, Cliff. God damn it.
I'm not trying to defend him. Probably
this reach, dude, this reach is longer than John Jones.
Oh, I wish I had a reach. No, it's longer than Aleister Overeem. It's like an 80-inch reach.
No, I think John Jones has a larger reach than Aleister Overeem.
I'm just going by the UFC game.
Oh, but still, you'd have to choose John Jones because he has the longest reach.
Really?
No, it's Gustafson because Gustafson has a 2-inch reach over John Jones.
Yeah, you're right. So Gustafson reach. Yeah.
Dude, whatever happened to Alexander Gustafson? I don't
even see. He's fucking like one of the top guys. I don't know what happened. Like, when was his last big UFC fight?
The fight against John Jones, where he lost in decision.
The big one, yeah, the big fight against John. That's bad.
Ever since then, I haven't really seen him.
Easy. I guess Daniel Cormier has been taking up the spotlight, I guess.
Daniel Cormier grabbed that spotlight and ran with it, especially after John Jones went fucked up.
Yeah. And so Cormier was right all along because he was getting on for being a fucking drug addict and all that shit. He was playing the CM Punk role in 2009.
But here's the thing. John Jones still beat him after a night of doing drugs.
Yeah.
So what does that say about Daniel Cormier?
But, I mean,
you can't beat up a doped up.
I mean, can we
post-drug bender John Jones?
Can we all admit that Daniel Cormier John Jones storyline was a complete ripoff of CM Punk versus Jeff Hardy?
Yes.
Yeah.
They ripped it off completely.
And I can't even say that this one was real because Jeff Hardy was a drug addict back then.
Exactly.
And Punk was the clean one.
So, I mean, it was scripted, but still reality seeping into professional wrestling there.
Yep.
Really, Jeff Hardy took it to heart because remember that video he made later on after he...
The one where him and Matt did, where were they? I think they were in a Waffle House or something.
some restaurant.
And then Matt decided to get involved because at the time Punk was dating Lita.
I made you a motherfucking superstar.
I was like, oh, Jeff Hardy, you have fallen.
Oh,
please get up.
Get off the dope right now, Jeff, or at least turn the camera off, one or the other.
Oh no, you're not talking about that video, aren't you?
We are.
Yes, we are. I mean, that was bad. I mean, Jeff's part was bad, but it was worse when Matt chimed in and basically he got up for dating Lita. It's like, bro, it's been years. You still ain't got over this chick yet?
4 years.
I mean,
4 years, son.
Wait, he wasn't dating Rebby at the time though, I don't think, was he?
I don't think so, but I think they were talking to each other. They were on the course of getting together.
Ah.
Jesus.
Yeah,
good Lord. Like,
and I was watching.
Yeah, anyways,
heel.
What's it?
I was watching some heel Jeff Hardy shit from 2010 TNA. So
there were some good parts of it, and I mean.
It kind of hit the ground when Jeff Hardy decided to hit Ken Anderson in the back of the head with a chair and then accidentally, legitimately concussed him. Like literally split the back of his head open and concussed him. It's like I was like, oh, I don't think that was supposed to happen.
The steel chair did he hit him with the edge of the chair?
I think he did. Like he hit him in the edge, like right in the back of the dome. Like the way Anderson flopped down, I was like, oh, I don't think that. Oh, he's bleeding. That definitely wasn't supposed to happen.
It's a commonly known thing. You do not ever use the edge of the chair. You use the fucking middle.
Dude, Jeff Hardy had to have been high when he did that.
Either that or he fucking hated Ken Kennedy, which I wouldn't blame him. Really?
Yeah, Ken Anderson is kind of a dick, but damn, he didn't deserve that.
There's a story where RVD, they were working out, and I guess Ken Anderson at the time was like, look at me, I'm a bad motherfucker. Look at me working out, I'm a bad motherfucker. And RVD just literally Rob just told him while he was tying his shoes, "You want me to hit you?" Because I think I want to hit you. And Ken Anderson is just like, no. And then Rob just went on with his ways and moved on.
Like RVD just looks at Ken Anderson like, dude, you want me to punch you in the fucking face? Because I will do it.
Like out of nowhere, just like he's just tying his shoes. He's like, dude, you want me to hit you? Like, goddamn. Well, guess not. That RVD shoot interview is so good.
Yeah, it just proves that RVD did not give a fuck about anybody's reputation. He will fight your ass.
No, yeah. Yeah, it's like I'm laid back and cool, but like, dude, I don't care. I will punch you in the face.
Like, didn't he do that? No, he did that to Taz. He slapped Taz.
Here's the thing: the legendary thing was that he told Taz to pick a hand, and then he punched him in the face. So so instead of doing the dick bag, you know how kayfabe commentaries they do the dick bag and the hoe bag, they did pick a hand with RVD, and they just said names. Would you have picked a hand with him or not?
I don't think I would, because then I end up getting punched in the mouth.
Well, with RVD, no, hell no. I think RVD said yes to Triple H. Well, no, I don't think he did say yes to Triple H. He said yes to Vince at one point.
Yeah.
Shawn, and then he did the fucking cross-eyed Shawn Michaels thing, which, god damn it, Rob, why you gotta do that?
And then when he went back to WWE, he brought up the fact that he broke Triple H's throat. He's like, hey, remember when I did that frog smash and I landed on your throat? That was cool, bro. I was like, oh, you savage.
He just mentioned that in a promo, didn't he? Just out of nowhere. Just like,
Jump out of nowhere.
damn.
Jeez.
Triple Trake. Oh, my God.
Oh, good old triple trick.
I don't know where. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Alexander Gustafsson. Like he was one of the big top fighters, and then like after he lost to John Jones, I guess they're just like creative has nothing for you. I don't know.
Like, here's the thing. Like, he pretty much had John Jones under control for most of the fight. Like, he was probably one of the only guys still. Cormier was the first dude to take John Jones down and put him in the ground position.
He was. I mean, again, the first UFC EA Sports video game had two guys on the cover: John Jones and Alexander Gustafsson. Like that's how. Like he was a big star. I don't know what the fuck happened to him, but maybe he just decided like. I'll probably look up and say it says something about he took a hiatus or something. I have no idea.
Yeah, probably took some time off or something.
Hopefully not an injury.
No, I don't think he's injured. But we've gotten completely off track. Let's get back to NXT, and we have to get back to NXT to talk about Velveteen.
Dream.
And EC3.
Oh, God. Another segment?
And here's what pissed me off about this entire segment? The EC3 made a crack about Velveteen Dream. We're rocking a fanny pack. And what happened? The marks in the Full Sail crowd decided to chant fanny pack. At least he could pull it off, you marks.
Audacity?
What are you talking about, March? Raw audiences have done that too. Lest we forget the list. Mitch the Plant. What other inanimate objects has Jericho gotten over? Or Dean? I know the Plant was Dean, but like, what other inanimate objects have they gotten over?
Jackie, this is Full Sail. They've made a history of doing this.
Of course they have, but I'm saying like all audiences do this. We wrestling fans love our stupid inanimate objects.
It's the theme of the. But yeah, to answer your question, Jericho with the Jeritron 5000, the obscenely expensive Jeritron 5000, may I add.
That he drove Shawn Michaels' face through and nearly blinded him in one eye.
Rest in peace, Jeritron 5000. That there was the what was it like 5,000? Well, how much did the light bright jacket cost?
Yeah, the light bright jacket.
It was $25,000 or something like that.
Something like that.
$25,000, and that was a waste of money, man.
Big waste of money. He's still winning that fucking thing. It's like, dude, it's not cool.
Like, dude, he's wearing he wore the thing to Wrestle Kingdom 12 in his match with Omega.
Like, I thought this is a different. Well, I mean, is it better or worse than what he wore for Dominion?
No, I'll admit that one is kind of better.
Wait, which is better, the fucking Goth Kid one or the Wrestle Kingdom 12 one?
Goth Kid, nothing beats Goth.
Kid Jericho is best.
I mean, Goth Kid Jericho won the IC title off Naito.
You're not even wrong. Maybe we need Goth Kid Jericho. Is that his new reinvention?
It's his latest reinvention.
He's now an edgelord.
But yeah, getting back to Velveteen Dream.
Yeah, something actually worth talking about. Not like Chris.
Yeah, I like Jericho.
I mean, I like him. I like him too. He's one of the best ever. But especially with what came out, a certain picture that came out. We'll talk about that later.
I mean, I'll say this, and I'm going to take a shot. I'm going to take a shot at Chiefin.
Oh.
Jericho's a better edgelord than Jay White.
Fuck Jay White.
LOL.
And before we get on the EC3, I have to talk about this because I just saw this earlier. Apparently, Tanahashi had a press conference, and he was asked who he wants to defend the briefcase against, even though he has to kind of defend it against Jay White. But Tanahashi said, he said, I will face Kenny at Wrestle Kingdom after I beat Okada. So basically, he's putting his briefcase on the line against Okada because he hasn't been able to beat Okada yet.
That is not the best dude.
I mean, that might be possible now that Okada's going through his latest phase.
Yeah, and then on top of that, he kind of cut ties from Ghetto. So yeah, Tanahashi swooping in. Tanahashi like a shark that swings his blood.
This is my chance.
Tanahashi's
my
like,
chance
oh
to
my
be
god.
ace again.
He's like, my god, this is my chance. I can become ace again.
As much as I would be really happy if we do get Okada versus Omega 5, I kind of want Tanahashi to get his Wrestle Kingdom main event.
Yeah, I want one more Tanahashi main event because that match against Ibushi, man, that reasserted me as a Tanahashi fan. I was like, I knew I was a fan of yours for a reason, and thank you for reminding me.
Was that the best match of the tournament?
No, that's I would say it, but that's right behind Ishii Omega.
Exactly. I was gonna say Ishii Omega still might edge it out. Ishii versus Naito as well. I mean, anytime they wrestle, it's always
like my top five from G1 is Ishii Omega, Ibushi Tanahashi, Ishii Naito Omega, and Naito. Not Naito, but Kenny Ibushi. And right after that top five would be Naito Ibushi.
Yeah, that's the same with me too. Yeah, because I saw Omega versus Ibushi and I saw the G1 finals as well, and then the other matches I already saw. I knew those were like the best matches of G1. Seems like every G1, everyone's saying, "Is this the best G1 ever?"
Because G1s are so good.
Like it is until next year.
See, here's the thing. So next year, I want Hamna to take Yoshihashi's spot.
Oh my God, you're right. What were you saying, Asia?
I mean, it is so good, but you know what's better?
What?
Getting to Velveteen Dream.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. We gotta put some respect on Velveteen Dream's name.
Say his name.
Velveteen
Dream. DREAM. Okay, so what incredible velviness did we experience? The Velveteen Dream experience. Please explain, Asia. What happened?
The Velveteen Dream, where he looks like Scott Hall in the 90s.
But better.
Hey, he pulls it off. And it makes it look good.
And he's actually a minority, so it works.
No, he could look like Razor Ramon in the early 90s, and he'd pull it off. Okay. Come on now.
Yes.
But yeah, Asia, let's talk about what about Velveteen Dream.
Of Velvy.
We all have our gripes with EC3, right?
Yeah. His back knee, his overratedness. Sorry, go on.
Somehow, Velveteen Dream has found a way to make this feud work with EC3.
He has. He's made every feud he's been in work. If I want to be in one feud, it has to be with Velveteen Dream because every feud he's in is always one of, if not the most interesting thing in NXT.
And this might be one of the weakest matches of Velveteen Dream that I'm least excited about for a takeover because it is EC3.
Yeah.
And I will be disappointed if he loses to EC3. Fuck off.
Here's the thing. If we're going by like show logic, like whoever stands tall on this show, go home show is going to lose, then Velveteen's probably going to win because of how the segment ended.
He better, because when was the last time he won a fucking takeover?
Cassius Ohno.
Oh no, when he beat Ohno.
And what was that, last year?
Yeah, takeover Philly. Because that was when Gargano and almost had the match, basically the match of the year.
Okay, then yeah, he needs to win a lot more. I mean, yeah, this is EC3's first takeover singles match, but
he'll survive.
Velveteen Dream needs to be in the title picture soon.
Velveteen Dream is just better.
The thing is, like, the champion is a heel, so would they turn Velveteen face?
I mean,
if already a face.
No, because they pretty much established that EC3 is the face in this feud.
Well, they're idiots.
Yes.
So, again, I mean, Triple H, is Vince rubbing off on you?
No, I don't even think it's Triple H. I think Triple H had it set for Velveteen to be the face, but then Full Sail happened.
I mean, the theme song itself that EC3 has, top 1%.
Yeah, that screams heel. But of course, Full Sail are a bunch of idiots.
Here's the thing. I always thought Velveteen was like the most over guy in NXT, but are they actually cheering EC3 over Velveteen Dream? Full Sail, I am just I mean, I'm not disappointed in you because I never had hopes in you to begin with because Kevin Owens exposed you in 2015. But God, you guys suck.
Yeah,
Anyway,
that's pretty much it. EC3, go choke on your back knee.
NXT and Full Sail, you don't deserve the dream.
They really don't. I would say the dream should go to the main roster, but the main roster doesn't.
They really don't deserve the dream.
They really don't deserve Velveteen dream.
He should go with me.
Of course, you're the only one who deserves it, Major.
Yeah, you're right. So
I'd like to see Velveteen dream in New Japan. I'd like to see him in the G1.
I want to see him in Lucha Underground.
Yeah, that's what his character. That's why I think his character would flourish in Lucha.
Exactly. Oh my god. But I mean,
I just want to see him everywhere.
What's up?
I just want to see him everywhere.
I just want to see him. Period. Every day, every week, just everything.
Like, you know, a person I really want to see, Neville.
Free Neville.
I swear, man, dude, how many years does Neville have on his contract?
Too many.
I wouldn't be surprised they have him until 2019.
Oh, dear sweet Lord, you mean this man is not going to be on TV for a whole year?
We're the whole year of 2018. We're not going to have anything with Neville.
We're not going to see no Red Arrow, no Rings of Saturn,
no King of Cruiserweights, nothing.
None of that, because WWE are a bunch of petty assholes, and they basically made him give the title up to Enzo Amore because they were punishing Enzo for being a dumbass.
Petty assholes. I mean, we can be that, but we deserve it.
Yeah.
I mean, we earned that right. They didn't.
The past few years of their product has not earned them the right.
I'm going to see, because if he walked out, I'm going to check at least, like, how many years are left on his contract.
He walked out October or November 2017. It was around shortly after SummerSlam, around that time.
Yeah, because he had just won it back off for Kyoto. He just won it back off Tozawa.
Yes, and Tozawa's reign was like 6 days at the least.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because otherwise his contract would have if he signed a new one, which he would have in 2015, it would have expired sometime this year. But at the beginning of the year, it was announced that they froze his contract. So he's basically under contract indefinitely or until a release is agreed upon.
Oh, shit.
Oh, jeez. That's basically what they did with Rey Mysterio.
So they're going to add months. So, like, all the months he's been out so far, they're going to add it to his contract?
No, it's just like, he's not under there's no, like, time period for expiration. It's frozen, meaning that it doesn't expire, but it can't be renewed either. It's just frozen. Yeah, so
basically, his contract is in limbo.
It forces people into legal agreements, into legal talks, pretty much. So he's either going to be under contract indefinitely, basically meaning forever, or until they agree upon releasing him.
And I don't think Neville has any intentions on talking to him, because I know didn't he move back to the UK with his wife?
Yeah,
that's what the rumors have.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. I'm thinking to myself that I think WWE will just eventually quietly release him. It might take a while, but I think they will, because it's not going to be worth keeping him. Because while somebody is under contract, I mean, anyone can feel free to correct me if I am wrong, somewhere else out there, somebody else knows something I don't. But I'm pretty sure while he is under contract, he is still owed a paycheck.
Right.
This is almost like, I mean, it's different circumstances, but this is almost like This is almost like Vince McMahon's Greg Popovich and Neville's Kawhi Leonard. This has how weird this situation is right now.
It really is.
Like, it's just like, is he coming back? Like, are they going to talk? Is there going to be anything going on? Or is it just going to be like, Kawhi?
Here's the difference with Kawhi and Greg Popovich. Greg Popovich's problem was never with Kawhi himself. It was Kawhi's team. He had the problem with. He was cool with Kawhi. It was just his team.
Although I will say, my boy NBA Storyteller, he actually did a video, a little bit different kind of take on Greg Popovich, basically calling him like basically a cult leader. Because I will say this, I mean, other than Tim Duncan, like any star or any person that comes onto that team, they never flourish as a star on that team. They are nothing but Greg's pawns, basically. I mean, like, what's Paul Gasol been doing? Like, Paul Gasol went from, like, a star, and basically, right as he went to San Antonio, they barely gave him any fucking playing time.
I'll be honest, I forgot that Paul Gasol was even on the Spurs.
Exactly! And, like, he used to be one of the best centers in the league.
Oh, here's another one, LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yeah, like, he wanted to leave Portland because Damian Lillard was becoming such a big star. He wanted to be a star on his own. That didn't work out.
Like, here's the thing, he was supposed to go to LA until Kobe came in and kind of ruined it and said, hey, you can be like Paul Gasol. And LaMarcus Aldridge was like, the fuck you just say to me? Yeah, no, man, kill this. I ain't signing you. Nah.
I'm gonna link you to the NBA Storyteller video though, because it's a long one again. But like, there are certain things I do disagree with him on. Like basically, like his video on John Stockton, like him having no left hand, and basically like he's kind of overrated, like shit like that. But I don't know.
John Stockton's pretty good.
Yeah, no, I mean, well, he basically talked about like how when you have like a guard, it was basically the theme is like with a guy that has like no real highlights, no real like usually the all-time greats usually have like a certain style, a certain way they did it. Where John Stockton was just like pretty much like he was like Tim Duncan and the Spurs, but like Utah Jazz were basically like the original Spurs. They were like the boring ass team that no one wanted to watch. Because like there was a time where the Spurs were considered boring.
They're from Utah. What do you expect?
Yeah, Utah. Where jazz is definitely a theme in Utah. You know, you just hear jazz everywhere.
It's not even the good jazz. If you want the good jazz, you go down to New Orleans.
Damn right.
Bad jazz?
That's where it used to be. That's where the team used to be. But yeah, we'll talk about that later because that's more of a thing with just me and Jarvarus. But yeah. But yeah, like Neville, like it's. I think it is going to be a bit quietly recent because like this can't go on too much longer. I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon. But like eventually, it's just gonna have to be like, well.
Yeah, eventually it's like they're going to want to stop paying the copyright on his name. Mm-hmm. As long as he's, like I said, this isn't me 100% knowing, but I'm pretty sure while he is still under contract, he is owed a paycheck.
Right.
So eventually they're going to get tired of having to pay him.
Pay him for doing nothing, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's just like...
It's basically they're just going to pay him just to be petty. Just for them to
begrudgingly give him money because even Vince is not because Vince can't make the laws as much as I'm sure he'd like to.
Dude, if Vince were making laws, you would all be screwed.
I mean, his friend is in office right now, so I mean, it's not too far off.
No, true, it isn't. But I feel like if Vince was the one pushing for like lobbying for the fact that like, oh, I can't pay people while under contract or something like that, or to find some loophole to that, I feel like there would be like, not even the president could undo whatever laws protect that. Right. That not even Trump could undo that. Like there would be riots in the street.
I mean, there's been riots in the streets with Trump already, so that really wouldn't be much.
I know.
So it wouldn't be much change, actually. Well, I mean, that was actually like the year that it happened, so it's been, we haven't really, when was the last one we've had, actually? It's been a while since we've actually had like an actual full-on Trump riot, but again, He's had too many.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, I just want to see the man wrestle. I'm sure he wants to wrestle too, and it's just like it's just annoying. This whole situation is just fucking like just release him or fucking just fucking release him. You're not using him, and you don't
Exactly. Just let the man go.
don't waste your money. Don't waste your money on a man that you're not using.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they probably will release him when his next birthday coming up.
Oh fuck! Do I have to? I'm gonna have to look that up now. When's his birthday?
Yeah, let's look that up right now.
I'll look it right now.
Oh boy.
That'll be tomorrow.
I have his Wikipedia page up, so
March 27th.
22nd.
Oh wait, I'll give you
So-
a second. Wait, what?
Next
His
Wednesday.
debut. Oh, next Wednesday. Okay. So
Oh gee, they're releasing him on his birthday. I'm calling it.
Oh.
They're releasing him on his birthday.
Oh.
See, but that would be just like, happy birthday to Neville. He gets what he wants.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
would be
you're
a
right.
birthday gift. Yeah.
And like here's the thing, you would say no, WWE wouldn't be that petty, but let's not forget this is the same company that fired CM Punk on his wedding day.
I'm looking at shit right now. It says like 10 hours ago, Triple H asked about Neville possibly joining the NXT UK brand. 2 hours ago, Triple H says time will tell on Neville. Not 100% positive on Neville's status with WWE.
I mean, I wouldn't mind
that's-
seeing Neville on the
That's
UK
probably
division.
out of his hands.
Yeah, because it's not even a Triple H thing. This is a Vince thing that's going on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, a Triple H wants him on. Here's the thing, like Neville, if Neville did move to the UK, that's right around the time Triple H does NXT UK. So it's like, well,
I mean, he has
And let's not
surgery
forget, like Neville is one of Triple H's boys.
yeah,
It's like him, Sammy, Hideo, Finn, and KO.
here's the thing, if Triple H ever does meet with Neville, the first thing he'll say will be like, "Look,
I'm so sorry.
no, he'll be like, I get it. You deserve better."
Come with me. Come with this NXT. Come with me to this NXT UK brand, and you will get exactly what you deserve and so much more.
I will keep you away from Vince as much as possible.
I mean, if Neville does come back, he really have to kick Cedric Alexander's ass.
Oh no, yeah,
Really?
yeah, because Cedric took a shot at Neville too.
So
He
Black
did,
Panther
didn't he? I
versus
forgot
Red
about
Arrow?
that. Yeah, he called him a quitter.
I can watch that. Black Panther versus Red Arrow. I can watch that.
Now, like Neville could come back. He's like, "Oh, remember? Last time I heard my name come out of anyone's mouth here, it was you calling me a coward on social media. You know what I think about that? Boom, super kick, Red Arrow."
Neville was carrying the division. Meanwhile, Cedric was in a love storyline with Alicia Fox.
I swear I was about to do that too. And like after he hits Cedric with the Red Arrow, he just looks at the belt. He just looks at the camera and says, "Bring me my clown."
Like Cedric, if it was for Neville, I mean, to be honest, I'm sorry.
That division would be dead if it wasn't for Neville. Let's be
He carried
honest.
that division.
And then they wanted Enzo Amore to be the face of it.
As a punishment.
That wasn't no punishment.
Agreed.
That wasn't no. And then what happens? Like he was supposed to beat Neville again.
Yeah, but then Neville was like, "Man, fuck this shit. I'm out. No, I know my worth, and I know I shouldn't be losing to this fool a third time. I'm out."
And then look what happened. Like half a year later.
Enzo gets accused of rape.
Neville, wrestler, build weight, 194, trained by Independent Wrestling Federation, build from the jungle, and then it has comma Newcastle. So, like his first gimmick was Jungle Box, so the first thing it says build from the jungle. That's the first thing on there.
Oh, jeez.
Maybe he moved back to the jungle. I don't know. He's just living with the wild animals. I don't know. I remember seeing that one Jungle Pock promo, and that was like, that's all I needed to see. That is all I need to see.
Yep.
So much better. Do you guys just want to get into it since we talked about NXT? We talked about as much as Lucha Underground as we can.
Yeah, last thing I'll say about NXT, Roddy versus Tyler Bate was a great match. Tyler won with the Tyler Driver. Still the sickest Tiger Bomb I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, Dave Meltzer.
No. Let's get to Charlotte first. We gotta get her out the way. In which wrestling Twitter, more specifically Diva Stands versus Women's Wrestling Stands and all that shit.
AKA the worst feud in Twitter history.
AKA the feud I refuse to get back in again. I'm done with that.
Same. I'm done with it at this point, but I'll just state my opinion about it. Let's just recap from last night. You had Charlotte, Becky, and Carmella in the segment, and you had Charlotte basically saying you are a diva living in a woman's era. And then
and Carmella responds by calling her unattractive.
Yeah, like calling you.
I mean, it works, and she's not wrong.
She's not wrong. The matches, girl, they are diva-esque matches. They're not really that good. I mean, I'm sorry. She's improving, yes.
And here's the thing. Carmella was like, yeah, I am a diva. And then she went on this whole spiel basically saying she's better looking and more talent, more charismatic than Charlotte and Becky, which, let's be honest, out of the three of them, the most attractive one is Becky, because Becky is just adorable.
Yes.
And Becky's the most charismatic because, dude, you can't help but you just can't help but awe at Becky.
Yes, like Carmella, you can claim that, but your match is good. I mean, I'm sorry. It's just... I like Carmella. Yes, she does take bumps. She does take them, unlike Alexa, but I'm not going to give her a fucking participation trophy just because she does take bumps. You're supposed to take bumps. And even then, Ember Moon, Sasha Banks, and Liv Morgan takes the best bumps on the main roster so far.
Sasha Banks takes bumps like she's about to die.
I mean, that's Suicide died this Monday. Jesus Christ.
So
Speaking of Ember Moon, how bad do you have to be to have a bad match with Ember Moon?
Yeah, Jesus. When was the last time we had a bad match?
None. Like, most of the matches have been good, and so, I mean, how bad you have to have a bad match with Ember Moon and Asuka?
When you have a match with Ember Moon and a fucking bat is the best part of the fucking match, there's a problem.
The bat and Alicia Fox dancing at ring.
Oh my God, there's a bat.
Dude, where was Manu Ginobili when you needed him?
Yeah.
But yeah, getting back to the Carmella thing. Once that happened, Stan, Twitter, all that shit, I was like, oh my God, no, not again. We finna have this war again on Twitter. So yeah, it really sparked this morning, like doing a Dave Meltzer shit. So you had Diva stands, pretty much like Charlotte, she's just disrespecting the Divas era. The Divas paved the way for the current women's era. If it wasn't for the Divas, we wouldn't have a Sasha Banks or a Charlotte. And I'm like, what?
No, we still have them, or we just be having them in that Divas era type garbage.
I'm like,
that's kind of debatable.
I'm like, no.
It's just it's just like
no. Sasha Banks is gonna be good regardless of with the Divas. Like she was, because I mean I understand the Divas back then they had treatment.
Can I just say this? Here's the thing: if it wasn't for Triple H giving a damn about women's wrestling in general, that's the person who should be getting all the credit for this. Triple H, because it started in NXT with Paige versus Emma. And who thought of that brainchild? Triple H.
Yes. Now,
and he's never gotten the credit. Never gotten the credit.
Yes, and
no, because his wife would rather take it instead.
Exactly.
And
Because
Triple
his
H,
wife's a glory hog.
and Triple H doesn't want to cut ties with Stephanie because if he does, he's fucking gone. So he's like, sure, take my credit, Stephanie.
Yeah, and I will
It's
say that
fine.
Diva,
It's whatever. I'd rather keep on living my life than get divorced or really any random things. So really, is he
plus
like
he's got-
done with the company?
Yeah,
Yeah,
plus he's
and
got
I-
3
on a
kids,
personal
so
level.
Yeah, and I will say that, like, Divas, they did get bad treatment. They were put through bra and panties matches and Diva search and all this shit. But just because y'all went through that, and let me say, like, I will give credit to some of the women who were in the era that were actually good. But just because
yeah,
y'all went through
Trish,
that,
Lita,
doesn't-
Molly Holly, Victoria.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Just
I
because y'all
agree.
went through that doesn't
Yeah, I
mean
agree
y'all
too.
were trailblazers for this current era of women's wrestling. I'm not going to give you credit just because you stepped in the ring and you, like, yes, you stepped in the ring, good job. But I'm not going to say that you deserve credit for this current era of women's wrestling. I'm not going to give credit for a fucking Oka Mendez or Kelly Kelly. Have you seen them in the fucking
who stepped in
ring?
the ring? Joy Giovanni.
Get out. Like,
The
put Kelly
only good thing about Joy Giovanni is her theme song.
Dude, Joy Giovanni actually wrestled?
Man, I think she had,
No, I don't really. I think she might have had like one match,
she had a match.
maybe.
She had a match against JBL's secretary, fucking Amy Webber.
Like, put
Wait,
Kelly Kelly.
wasn't that after the whole thing where JBL tried to jump Big Show in the shower, but he accidentally ran into Joy Giovanni?
Something like
He
yeah,
was running down the hallway in a towel.
yeah.
Yes. Put Kelly Kelly in Stardom where they have all the fucking freaks. And she will fucking flop.
Joy Giovanni in Stardom. Yes.
Put her in Stardom.
LOL.
Let's
Dude,
see what happens.
She'd flop worse than Brandy Rhodes.
Brandy didn't even flop. She just hurt herself.
Wait, no.
Oh, yeah. She injured herself doing the Dusty Bionic Elbow.
That's what you. That
was a sign from Dusty. Dusty was telling Brandy, "Look here, baby, you may have married my son, but don't you ever do my Bionic Elbow again."
I was just gonna do a Dusty impression. God damn it. Okay.
It was bad, and Brandy's probably the least hated foreigner in Stardom. Because I've told you guys this before, this is like the only thing I don't like about the fact that like Westerners make up like 80% of Stardom's audience. They hate other Western wrestlers in Stardom with a passion, and I cannot stand that type of gatekeeper mentality.
Yeah, like that is just fucking stupid. But
Wait,
not even fucking
the Japanese fans of Stardom hate Westerners, or
No, the Western fans.
Yeah, that's
Western fans. I mean, I don't want to say white people because white is not equivalent to West, but like the North American and European fans actively hate other European and North American wrestlers in Stardom.
Jackie, I know you don't want to say it, but let's be real. It's just the white people.
It's mostly the white people. They're gatekeeping a promotion that's not even theirs.
Exactly, because as much as I probably don't want to, no, screw it. I'm going to say it anyway. Screw political correctness. White people have an innate inferiority complex towards everybody, including their own race.
Yes.
I mean, I'll say this, but this happens, I mean, at least here, it happens a lot more because in America, at least with white people, we tend to be so ethnically diverse that there's no culture to identify with. Like, I know my heritage. I know my culture. I'm Polish. So for most people, it's like, they can't really say that because there's nothing significant enough about anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They think it's like, I don't need your, like, I look at the other stuff and I'm like, I don't need your stupid inferiority complex. Like, I mean, I'm gonna do the ancestry stuff anyway. I did my ancestry DNA. I know my heritage.
It's like that.
But yeah.
It's like the inferiority complex just gets on my nerves. Like, dude, dude. If you got such a problem with it, how about you actually go out there and be better than that person instead of complaining about it all the time with you and your inferiority complex? Same thing goes for Alexa Bliss. Every time she shakes the four horsewomen, I always think the first thing that comes to my mind, inferiority complex.
We'll say that for another time. But getting back to this, like, I mean, send Kelly to fucking Indies and she'll still fucking flop. She's bad in the ring.
Oh, you're talking about Barbie Boy?
Like not all female wrestlers during that time were good wrestlers. I'm sorry, they weren't. Even if they got the good training, they still would have flopped. Look at fucking Eva Marie.
And one more thing, when we were bringing up like pioneers of women's wrestling back in the like early mid 2000s, how did we forget to bring Jazz up? Fucking love Jazz.
Dang, how did we forget Jazz? I'm so ashamed.
She is stupid.
But
I watched the Jazz match earlier today too. Jeez.
Nice. Is there stuff in ECW as well? Yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god.
But I'll give some credit to women like Michelle versus Melina at Night of Champions 2009. They had a really good match to the point
I
that
refuse to give Michelle McCool credit. She stole the Styles Clash. Nope.
Yeah, damn right.
Nope.
Okay, that's y'all. That's y'all. I will give
Melina's
them credit.
a thought, so I'll never give Melina any type of credit.
I will give them credit to the point that they got chewed out by WWE officials backstage because they had too good of a match for divas, and then Jericho stood up for them. So yeah, they had a moment. You had Melina versus Bell.
Well, props to Jericho then.
Yeah.
Jericho. Yeah.
But I mean, Belle Phoenix, she was good in that time. Mickey James, legend that we all praise, that we all know that she should be used better right now, but she's not.
Instead of being Alexa Bliss's lackey. Let's be honest, she probably faked an injury just so she'd stop being linked to Alexa Bliss all the time.
I would.
I would. But yeah, like there are some
good. That's when Mickey James disappeared too.
Yep.
But yeah, there are some good women in, like, there are some exceptions, but let's not try to give Kelly credit, or a Tori Wilson, or Rosa Mendez, or Eva Marie.
Rosa knows. Rosa knows she wasn't any good. That's why, she left WWE after she had the baby. She took some time off. She started training. And now she's on the indies so that she can start improving.
Yeah, and I will give her credit
for that. I'll give her credit for that.
Congrats for that. Hopefully she does good, but let's not try to give her credit for this revolution, this era of women's wrestling going on right now. Like, not all women deserve credit for this. Some women that did sign to WWE, they were only there just to get like some star power, like boost for their own career, not for wrestling itself.
And for WWE, just boast about, oh, look at all these beautiful women we have signed to our product.
Exactly. Some women, they have motives.
Check out our new DVD, WWE Divas in Puerto Rico.
Prepubescent teens. Look at all these hot women in bikinis so you can jerk off to in front of anyone else in the crowd.
It's not like porn on the internet. It's not like porn on the internet's gonna become a thing. Oh shit.
So yeah, like you had the Divas stands versus the women wrestling stands on Twitter,
Can I just say one thing? Can I just say one honest thing about Kelly?
What?
The only thing that she was good at was stripping.
No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't good at it. Have you seen her ECW Extreme exposés? She couldn't get a fucking bra off.
How are you not good at stripping?
She couldn't get her bra off.
Wow.
Oh god, that's right.
It took her like a minute to take her bra off at one point. I'm just like, what are you doing? It's like it's something you do every day.
Shit, I could take my bra in like 2 seconds.
It's like that. It's like something you do every day.
Is literally a walking botch.
But yeah, I have this IG post.
Sorry, not sorry.
There's only 2 of them.
Oh yeah, well, Who are those two? We have only one viewer right now.
You saw one of the tweets earlier today.
Oh,
That's one. But yeah, I have Maria Canella's IG post saying, "Real diva, be careful disparaging the woman that fought for what you're getting. Experience is more of a bitch than entitled ever will be. We were divas for a reason. We had to be. We all matter in the marathon called the evolution of women's superstars. It's not over. I see you. I'm with you. We're in the trenches together in full makeup, dresses and heels every day, every show. Still fighting with babies, careers, husbands, and the stigma. It is better to fight for the system or the spot. Both. Love you. Together we push the system forward. Apart we forget our past. Those that forget their past repeat it. Hashtag evolution at WWE. Just work. Unscripted reality. Hashtag mom life. I just had to roll my eyes at that. Like, and then she went on a bunch of other tweets. And like, yes, Maria, you did achieve something. You did. Yeah, but girl, let's not try to.
The thing is, when she was in WWE, she was only known as that ditzy, dumbass female until she went to Ring of Honor and started being paired up with her eventual husband, Mike Bennett.
And even then, she wasn't even wrestling on Ring of Honor.
She only had one match in Ring of Honor, and that was against ODB.
She can't use the WWE excuse on the fucking indies. Like, there's a reason why some women who are not good in the fucking ring, in my opinion, should just stay as valets or managers. That's my opinion. Y'all could disagree with me or not, but if you're not good in the ring and you don't improve after like at least a year or 2 or 3, you should just be a valet at this point, especially in this current era of women's wrestling.
Yep.
So she can't even use that excuse. And then she tried to play it off like, yeah, I did pave the way because I was on reality TVs and all this, like I did mainstream. Yes, you did that. That's your personal achievement. But don't try to act like you're a fucking trailblazer. You or Maurice. I'm sorry. I love Maurice, but no. Your hair flip.
Maurice was actually good. Maurice was actually somewhat competent in the ring.
Yeah, she was, but compare her to a fucking Sasha Banks or Io Shirai. Come on now. Come on.
Come on now. I can't do that.
Come on. Let's shoot the shit.
I can't.
Yeah, obviously they don't compare in that regard, but I would say like there are quite a few women in the Diva era that I actually like as wrestlers. Maurice, Eve, Beth.
Yeah, Eve, yes. Oh, yeah. Eve, she was
really... Eve was good, too.
Yeah, she's quite underweighted, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I loved her. That was, like, I somewhat heel. She got ready to turn heel after Zack Ryder got the hell beat out of him by Kane at every single turn. And she basically turned heel and said, I don't care about Zack. That was, like her doing that little heel thing basically was the only time I cheered for John Cena that entire year was when I cheered for John Cena as he humiliated her on live TV.
What was wrong with you? Come on.
I don't know. I thought that John Cena was slowly turning heel because the whole.
You thought?
I had. Like, dude, this was early era me. I still had hope. This was before I saw the truth about WWE.
Hope.
Hope.
Honestly, here's the thing. This is before I got into Ring of Honor in New Japan. Like that happened, but like a good few months before the War of the World show where I became the biggest Nakamura mark.
Yeah, I definitely became Nakamura mark around. Wrestle Kingdom 9, I think, was the first show for a lot of people of New Japan that they watched. At least the ones.
For me, it was just War of the Worlds match with Kevin Steen.
Oh yeah, okay. So it was like that ROH like crossover.
Yeah, because that was the show that AJ defended the IWGP title against Okada and Michael Elgin, which is a good match. Oh yeah, that also had the Young Bucks versus Red Dragon too. Damn it, that was match of the year.
Yeah, but like I will give some credit to women who were actually good in that era of like the Divas era. But yeah, they were part of a broken system, but they didn't pay the way. They were veterans, but you can't call them trailblazers. Like the
Yeah.
women I will give credit to in that regard, Paige, Emma, the four horsewomen, and yeah, that's about it. To me at least.
Yeah.
AJ Lee for more of she was the first one out of anyone during that time, not the Bellas, not Paige, not any other woman during that time to be calling out the company and say, I am against divas, I am against this stigma. She turned down total divas. You had that pipe bomb she had, which is debatable now whether it is good or bad. She tore
Which
down
got
the
ruined because
established.
the Bellas kept screaming so damn much, squawking like a bunch of peacocks.
She didn't want to be a diva. She tore.
Say it to her face. Say it to her
It's
face.
like
She's
Bella,
right
like,
there. What do
bitch,
you
she
call that?
is.
Saying it right there.
That's her face. It's like, bitch, she is. Shut
Say
up.
it to her face. What, you want her to come closer? She's got a microphone. You can't hear her.
Can't hear.
It's like, what are you, deaf, you morons?
Imagining Cena telling CM Punk doing his pipe bomb to say it to his face.
Say it to my face. John Cena recognized. Say it to my face.
But yeah, like she did all this. Meanwhile, like couple years later, you have her tearing apart Stephanie on Twitter and calling out the company on the mistreatment of the women with unequal pay, them selling a lot of much and not like them barely being featured on TV. So
And
yeah,
Stephanie completely ignored it
yeah.
because
And
she knew it was fact.
And this was shortly before she left the company. Like this was like before she even returned back to WETV for Mania.
Yeah.
I remember that. I told you guys, I wrote a paper on that. My freshman year in college, I wrote a paper on that.
Right.
All right, guys, it's after midnight. I'm gonna have to turn it in because I got work in the morning. I got to get up at around
I'm
5.
gonna call this up pretty soon too. We're just gonna talk real quick about the Meltzer thing. And then
All right, guys. Well, if we're doing this tomorrow, I'll see you guys tomorrow. But until then,
I don't think
the pimp is out.
Pimp is out.
Okay.
Pimping is easy. So, anyways, music. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think we're probably caught up here. I mean, do you want to save the Meltzer thing for Friday? That's the thing. I was thinking since I'm off Friday, we might as well do it on Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm done at 5 on Friday.
Yeah.
We
can save the
Meltzer
thing for another time. So yeah.
By the way, I just realized that we started the stream right as John and Ashton were doing fucking NXT review.
Oops.
Oopsies! I put the link and everything, and then I tweeted out afterwards. First, watch John and Ashton, and then come back. But yeah, that didn't work out well. So I think Friday each week will be best. But anyways, guys, that was what used to be episode 0.75. It has to be episode 1 now because the gang's all here.
Yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna call it here. What's up?
What?
Oh,
I guess I'll say that we're gonna get to our non-existent audience right now. We are gonna get better at this. One of us, somebody. We need to find who has the most spare time between the 4 of us, and that person needs to learn how to audio edit.
What's up?
Edit. We either need to pay somebody or someone amongst the 4 of us who has the most spare time needs to learn how to audio edit.
Was my audio bad? I don't care.
I mean, whatever. No offense. Like, even Brandon said this, and that's what I heard. When I was listening back on YouTube the other day, Yeah, Brandon was
Yeah.
right. We sound like we're recording through a tin can.
Yeah, well, Asia sounds good. I mean, maybe it's my laptop, honestly.
Huh. I mean, it's just
So
anything. It's the fact that we're not like John and Ashton. Where we have like equipment to talk through that would get this. Like they have like radio equipment or something like that. You know, like I'm talking on a pair of Bluetooth headphones, and the rest of us are just talking through our phones or laptops.
Yeah, I'm talking through my laptop. Asia sounds actually pretty good though. Asia sounds good quality.
And that somehow malfunctions. I got the computer and 2 phones. Don't ask me why that much.
I turned my mic up a little bit too. But anyway, guys, no one cares about this stuff, so actually I'm gonna stop the broadcast here. Maybe we'll talk a little bit after we stop the broadcast. But that's episode 1 actually. So any final words for the we had 2 viewers in a row, like 2 viewers live at one point. We only got to 1. But to all 0 viewers that are watching this, what do you want to say?
Ciao.
Y'all ain't shit.
Don't be Dave Meltzer.
Don't be
Don't be Dave Meltzer. That's a good one.
That's a lesson of life there. Y'all take care. Peace out.
Ciao.